Welcome back to Quick Code Craft. I'm your host Deep, and here we learn small tips to supercharge our productivity. Alright, here we are in the final episode of our Refactoring Shortcuts series. Today's episode is special because not only we are covering two new shortcuts, but also one of them is basically the shortcut to all other shortcuts. It's a nice way to wrap things up. Refactoring isn't always about making code prettier or more efficient. Sometimes it is about saying goodbye to dead code that just sitting there, taking up mental bandwidth. In IntelliJ IDEA, unused methods, constants, variables or symbols show up in gray like this one here, right? To delete them, you can obviously delete them manually like this, but there could be the usages in comments and non-coding reference places and things like that, which could linger on. So instead of doing it manually, invoke the save delete shortcut. To invoke the save delete shortcut, the key combination to use is Option delete on Mac and Alt delete on Windows. IDEA will scan for usages of that symbol. If it finds nothing, then the method is gone. If it finds something, it will show you the usages and then you can decide what to do next. Either you can remove the usages and then rerun the shortcut again, or you can decide not to delete what you were trying to delete. So let's look at it in action. This method here is already shown in gray, which means that there are no callers or usages of this method, right? So if I do invoke the save delete shortcut, when I hit enter on this, it will basically say that, okay, should I search for usages? And then I can say, okay, search in comments, search in text occurrences and all. I can say, okay, and it did not find anything, so hence it deleted that method. It's a very small shortcut, but it's very powerful in keeping your code base lean and clutter free. Now for the grand finale of refactoring series, the refactor this shortcut. Now think of this as a Swiss Army knife of refactoring. Whenever you want to do anything, for example, extract a variable, rename something, change signature, or invoke the save delete shortcut, or do anything around refactoring, and you don't remember the exact key combination to invoke, this is your best bet. Refactor this. It basically shows up a context menu where you can invoke any of the refactoring shortcuts that we have learned before. The key combination to invoke this shortcut is Command Option Shift T on Mac and Control Alt Shift T on Windows. Yeah, I know it's a full-on finger gymnastic move, but it's totally worth it. Let's look at it in action. So here, for example, if I want to change signature or rename the method, or even invoke the save delete shortcut, and I don't remember what is the key combination, I can invoke the refactor this shortcut by pressing Command Option Shift and T. A nice little context menu pops up where it gives me various options. Either I can rename, change signature, introduce variable, introduce constant, introduce property, everything that we have learned so far and more. So this is exactly what, at the time when you don't remember the exact key combination, just remember this one and you can invoke any of the refactoring shortcuts. This is basically your go-to button for refactoring. Press it and you have all the other shortcuts at your fingertips. And that's it for our refactoring shortcut series. With these in your toolkit, you're not just writing better code, but you're writing it faster, cleaner, and with way less hassle. Well, that's all for today. Try these shortcuts out in your next coding session and let me know how it went. This is Deep signing off from Quick Code Craft, where we learn to multiply your productivity one shortcut at a time. Until next time, happy coding!